Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CWATTYESO here, coming to you again with another car mechanic simulator video. We have some cars in the garage. I believe that's a contract car. It is indeed. I believe this is a contract car. It is indeed. We have a story job here. Might have hit a rather large pothole or something. Please assess the damage and make any car belongs to my father-in-law. Okay, you've got quite a few bits from your car missing. Right. And of course this was my McLaren that I successfully repaired from a barn that has got bad tyres and sadly doesn't drive very well. I can tune the gears. I have 10 gears. I have 10 gears on this thing. Apparently can do 410 kilometers an hour. Okay. You know what we're going to do though? We are just going to sell the car for a whopping huge profit. Get ready to cha-ching, guys, because here it comes. Sell it for $716,850. Cha-ching! We almost broke the million. Now my Lincoln, you will have noticed, is looking quite stripped down at this point. The reason for that is I am going to be doing that up. I'm going to be repairing that very shortly. I just want to get a few more of these cars out of the way. Alright, car is loud, so what's... Well, straight away I can see underneath here. Why can't I take that off? Turn the turbo off first? That seems a bit random. That's accessible from under the car. Oh, look out, you. Oh, goody goody, look. Brake ABS modules have broken on your car. Your steering rack looks to be a bit no good as well, and like I say, your exhaust definitely looks like it's seen better days. And towards the back of the car, it looks like it's seen better days. So I'm quite pleased I poked my head in the engine bay, because that's a few problems we can fix straight away. Alright. Yeah, your middle muffler's no good, so that's going to come off. As is your front exhaust section, I do believe. That's not looking too good either. If I have a look at that, it can only be repaired by taking it off the car. Right. Okay, so let's have a look then. You've got some brake issues, car is loud, so we've got all that done. So we need to basically take the wheels off now then. So we're going to take the guy's wheels off, hit these brakes. Aren't much cut. I don't really want to change that steering rack if I can help it. If there's a way not to have to do that, that'd be great, honestly. But it looks like your tie rod's gone. So I'm going to have to take that off, aren't I? Because even though that one's not looking too bad, And this one's not looking too bad. I've got to take it off to get to the steering rack. Right, steering rack's now off the car. Let's go look quickly at the rears, because they're going to be issues. And I'm not going to spend a lot of money on these jobs. I'm going to hopefully repair all these parts and just whack them back on. That comes out. Sway bar link, that's no good. So I'm going to fix that too. Else is looking okay, potentially. Although there looks like a dodgy knuckle housing on there. On this side, I just caught a glimpse. Calipers are no good. Off. To be fair, it's looking quite good. Found all the brake problems. Just haven't found. There's one element on this car then. I could have test pathed it. That one's okay. Okay, so at this point I'm basically looking for anything that's a bit sort of rusty. Let's see. Let's just fix everything up. Let's go look at the front end again. Aha! There we are. There's the part. Front end link sway bar. I guess we could put the car back together again now then. Put that in first. Steering rack. Oh, I had one of them. I could have just binned it. The one I took off. I've got plenty of these eye rods and stuff. Vented. Repaired your brake disc. Back on. First, I can put that one back on. I want to do some work over here if I can. Thank you camera, for assisting me. Yeah, I've had to do the right. I don't think there's anything else on the front of the car I need to worry about. Suspension and everything's done, so everything else will be done inside there. Muffler back on. We get the muffler. Right, we need one of them to go on. Brake disc. Add. It'll be a quick job. Quick job. At that side now. I don't think I took anything else off of here apart from the brakes. But at this point, that's fine. We're okay with that. Right, done. Lower it down, put the exhaust manifold back on, the cover, and then obviously put your ABS back. This car will be done. And that'll be one of my fastest repairs yet. And probably one of my cheapest, because I'm now able to repair stuff. I'm not having to spend, you know, an absolute fortune on all the parts. So I'm saving a lot of money when I am repairing jobs, because I'm able to repair parts for a fraction of the cost of buying brand new ones. Again, I'd already got one of them, so I could have just binned it, which would have saved me a little bit more money. Alas. I think this car is done. Fixed. 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 So, it is money. I spent $3,501 somehow, even though I didn't actually order any parts. We get 7,500, so we made $4,000 on that job. Apparently, we've got to put the turbocharger back. Customer wouldn't have appreciated me returning him a car without any bits, without all its bits. But hey ho. Cha-ching! Right. Next car, you are... What's your problem? Strange noises from the engine bay. Look. I see... Maybe let's do some testing. Fuel pressure test? Seems to be fairly decent. Oh, your carburettor's no good, mate. Carburetors are wrecked. This will test the radiator, I do believe. Let me know if your rad's no good. Alternator, battery, ignition coils. Pressure tester. Piston rings. No, it's fairly good. Doesn't have an ODB port. Right, that's going to be a problem then. So we know the carburetor is no good. Exhaust doesn't look to be too bad. Air filter's looking good. Can I test drive it? Will it let me? And it's that one. reveal what's wrong with the car. Because at this point I don't want to dive too deeply into it, you know. Ooh. Slow running skills need some work, mate. Does sound a little bit rough, doesn't it? Could it be transmission? As I do my best to crash all over the place. What does the report tell me? That's the crucial thing. Okay, so the report is in, and it doesn't actually tell me anything. So, test driving that car was of no use whatsoever to me. Okay, got basically the carbs to come off. Lose the intake manifold. By taking off the car. Could be timing related. It's knowing where to begin investigating this vehicle that's going to be the problem for me. Okay, so I've got to figure out then what else is wrong with this thing, but let's go repair some parts first of all. Right, they're all repaired. Banging from the engine bay. See, the radio's at 68%. Fuel filter's alright. Take manifold back on. I think that's okay. Put your carbs back on. They're all nice and nice. So many of these. So many of these things. Like inventory that I didn't really need them. Put the cover back on. Right, I think we're gonna have a look. Maybe at the timing system. And then failing that, we'll go look at the that bit off as well. Let's get the water pump off. You what, mate? Of course I can't get the crankshaft out unless I take... Right. Oh, it's not that then. Right, I'm thinking then... Giving him a new water pump. That could be bad. None of this wants changing. Oh, that's scumbag camera. Why can't you just stay where I put you? Alternate back on, because your alternator's fine. There's your power steering. You know, in a new one, made the mistake with a water pump pulley. Yeah, you go back on. Ooh, okay. Actually, your belt's knackered. Ah, maybe that's why. Right, no items to work with. He had some issues with his timing belt was knackered. And I need a camera angle so I can see the next one, which is that one. Doesn't matter which of them I put on. Right. Right, so we still got some issues on the engine bay. Okay. At this stage, I'm thinking flywheel, clutch and all that jazz. And he doesn't seem he's having problems changing gears. Say he's having problems changing gears, but to me that's probably the next logical step. Flywheel's no good. Flywheel's gone. See that? The flywheel is gone. I've still got 2 more parts that I haven't discovered. The exhaust is fine. But don't necessarily think it's your exhaust that's the problem. Lo and behold. Right, everything else is fine. I'm not going to keep wasting money repairing stuff that don't need repairing. Now let's look at this from a logical standpoint now. What else could it be? He doesn't have an ODB thing. So at this point in time, I'm kind of struggling again. figure out what's wrong with this car. Bearing back on, put the gearbox back on. You're not having a new gearbox, mate. Probably don't pay that much for the job. And you can have your same starter. Drive shaft, we'll put that back on. Same drive shaft because there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just a bit concerned now as to what could be. Let's have a look at the back end of the car. My mouse would actually click like it's supposed to. I want to be in examine mode. Ah, controls are real. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the exhaust pipe. Just to clarify, matter. Definitely said engine bay, didn't he? Must be. I'm test pathing it. At this point, could be an option. Just to rule out any sort of brake or suspension issues, which could be responsible for banging at the front end. I do hate it when they give you these vague jobs where they don't tell you what's wrong with the car. Because I must admit, if I'm going to end up stripping a car down to this level, I'd much sooner be doing it to a barn find or a junkyard find, because they're worth a lot more money. They'll make me more money as the game progresses. There doesn't appear to be anything too wrong with the brakes or the suspension, apart from the fact that it's just worn out. Yeah. I think there. Bodywork? Doesn't look like bodywork to me. Again, I'm thinking, would bodywork necessarily cause issues? Gotta move it. Back to the lifter. Now right outside the door. Clips. Clips. Right, your distributor's working okay. Just going to take that off just so I can see, basically. I'm going to have to take everything off the bloody car, because the only way we can check stuff... apparently... rocker arms... at 81... not seeing a lot wrong here, if I'm being perfectly honest at this point. Oh no, we have got one. We've got one knackered push rod. Let me take this one off then as well. Nine, 80. Yeah, we've got push rods, I think, are the problems. I think now we've found the problem. Push rods. Hallelujah. I'm just going to repair all the push rods, because then I can make sure because I don't know what repair minimum. I forgot to check the minimum repair percentage. I'll be quite honest. Right, that's them done. Any of these things. All these back together. Really at fault. Put the sparky plugs back. One of which I did repair. Kind of, sort of, possibly. I probably should pay more attention to which side I take stuff off, because that can have a big factor as well. Put the push rods back. Oh. Rocker arms back on. Right. Pull that back. Rotor, distributor cap. Kind of repaired a little bit. Clips back on. Ignition wires are done. I do believe the car is now complete. Have a look. We have fixed everything. We spent $840. We're getting $2,312. It's not a lot, but it's a bit more than what we had. Right, we're doing well. We've nearly cleaned out now. I ought to have a quick look at the toolbox and see if I've got any perks. I've got one perk point available, but I can't put it into anything yet because I need to be level 40 now before I get the next level in bits. So, your problem was what? Right, we are going to move you straight away to the test path. And find out some general bits and pieces of what's wrong with this thing. Nice looking little car. It's a little turquoisey blue. Okay, your front brakes are cheese, apparently, on the near side. Your rear brakes on the near side are also cheese. Front suspension on the near side is cheese. Okay, so your front, so basically it's your near side. Whatever you did on the near side of the car, you totaled it, pal. Lift A, which is just outside the door, so very handy. You've also knackered your rims. Your radiator looks a bit bad as well, to be fair. You've got definitely got a few issues on your suspension though. I need to fix that. Having a quick look at all your ODB stuff. Come on. Oh, your spark plugs are alright. ABS modules are alright. They'll probably tell me that your radiator is no good. I can probably already see that in actual fact. Your radiator is no good. Hopefully what this will tell me, electronic test. A fan housing. Tyre condition. What, your tyres are okay? Right, let's have a look then. Your fan housing's okay. I think your radiator itself is knackered. Your radiator looks to be toast. Look round the whole engine, mate. Oh, you've got an exhaust section as well that's no good, look. Okay, right. Again, driver's side is where the lift controls are. I would, personally, if I'd been building this garage, I would have reversed that lift so the controls were on this side nearest the bench. That's just me. Same as over there. Over here it's correct. You've got the lift controls outside the office where you've got your battery chargers, your interior stuff, your welder, fuel box. The one in the middle is kind of in no man's land, so perhaps I would have got one which had controls on both sides, if that's a thing. Not a good mate. Right, so let's make a start then. We're gonna have to repair the rims. Repairing the rims. Drive axle. bearing, wheel hub. Knuckle cover. Tie rod's going to come off. Suspension's coming off. Take your front end link off, because otherwise it won't let us do the suspension bit. I've got to take off the lower arm bracket. Alright, and then we just go to this side, don't we? Because it's all contained to the near side. Where he's put it in the pothole, or whatever he did. Potholes are bad. Potholes are absolutely a nightmare, and local council should take more responsibility for getting them repaired. I'm afraid, because they cause so much damage to vehicles. That off. Get the suspension arm off. Take that bush out. That out. Shock out. That bit. And finally. What, mate? I've got to take this out. Take that bush out. I'll take the knuckle cover off. Right. Look at look at the list. That should be everything discovered. Come back, car. Right. Repair everything up. Job's a good one. Attention! Part assembly mode. Fix your exhaust for you, mate. Or bushing. Suspension arm. Ring cap. Knuckle housing, rear sway link, suspension arm, on a bush in there, shock absorber. Also, I haven't done the rims yet. Brake cylinders are on. Right, yeah. That's the bit we don't do just yet. Knuckle cover, suspension arm, which should be nicely fixed. On the shock absorber either yet. Front axle knuckle cover. Oh. Then this will have a drive doodah in it. Full bearing. Front drive axle. This. Brake caliper. Right, we need separate that because that is knackered. Also need to separate the two rims. I'll have to balance them back up. Can I repair these? Thank you. Get that one done as well. Not sure how we repair the tyres, unless we retread them. Remold. Ah. His tyres, those ones. I think it's those two. We will see if I've got the right ones in a minute. They look like them. Should sell old rims. They look to be right because they're 18, so they are the same size. Get them balanced up nicely. Get the car put back on. Remember to put the radiator back because I'll forget. No doubt. That one back on there. Where's my wheels? I get lost now. The garage is that big, I get lost in it. Suspension, part mount mode. Put the shock absorber. More items to work with. Seems a bit weird. Did I forget to put them back together then? I could have sworn I'd picked that up. Maybe I hadn't. The game's glitching out on me. Have I got the right one now? Apparently I have. That was a bit weird. That's his suspension done. Fan housing. I do believe. You sir are fully repaired. Apparently I've missed some rubber bushings. Where are they? Oh. scumbag game. And there's one right down the back, look. Little scumbag. Come on, let me take that off, please. I've got to take the wheel off. No, no, of course I don't. Silly man. Just got to be in dismount mode, not mount mode. There we go. Problem solved. All your bushes are now repaired. You're going to pay me lots of money. Thank you. And the garage is now cleared. So, what we're going to do in the next part is we're going to absolutely disassemble this car. We're going to get it ripped apart, and I'm going to get it put back together, all refurbished like, and hopefully it's going to be a decent car. So join me in the next episode of the series where, as I say, we start to dismantle this car and get it fixed. So thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope you'll consider to leave your likes and comments in the section below. As always, if you're new to the channel and new to me, consider hitting that subscribe button. Subscribing to the channel goes a long way to helping me as a creator. And I'll be back again pretty soon with some new content for you. Goodbye for now.